say.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you see, so this
He's
is
such a different man now.
yeah,
It's like night and day, dude. It's like crazy.
Coachella, dude.
Dude, the lineup was kind of ass this year.
I think last year's lineup was really good because it had like the pop girlies that were on the rise. That kind of shot them into stardom, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like Chapel Roan's performance at Viral, that's what kind of like made her skyrocket into the fame. And then Espresso debuted there, and that launched Sabrina Carpenter into stardom
Fame,
as well.
yeah.
I think Bad Bunny was there last year too.
Everyone. All the hits.
I wish I went last
Tyler,
year.
the Creator, Doja Cat, all the cool people.
We missed out.
Yeah, we missed out. And we missed out this year too. And we'll probably miss out again next year. To be honest. To be completely honest.
We're going to do it.
No, we're not. I'm not paying for that. Also, did you see the conditions that they were like? Everyone was complaining about. Like, first of all, like, why would anybody like buy a live in your car situation for 3 days?
Yeah, that's fucking.
I was like, what are you, dumb? Like that. Obviously, you're gonna. What do you think they have like a shower per person? It's a communal shower. Like, what are you mad about? The fact that the showers, it took like an hour for a shower. Yeah, that makes sense. And also, people are dicks, dude. They're not gonna like take like a 3-second shower and then like get out. They're gonna take their sweet time in the shower.
What's gonna happen is.
Also, even what were the showers like? I want to know.
I didn't see them, but I know that in the car camp they had like a Slurpee station there.
Also, apparently they got new security. Yeah, Slurpee station's gross.
What do you mean?
Think about it.
It's like you're
like
going
in
to
the middle of a
7-Eleven.
parking lot.
They had people running it.
Yeah, but like that still feels weird. Feels weird. And then like I saw like people complaining about the line to get in to park your car.
6-hour security.
Yeah, but that was because they changed the security detail this year, and they usually open it like hours early, like 6 a.m. early, and then today or like the day before, I guess, whatever. But then this time they opened it like maybe 3 hours before the thing started, which is kind of like, I would be furious.
That's fucking stupid.
I would be furious.
I went to a Bernie rally.
Yeah.
And I was in line. It reached max capacity. And then a security guard came up to me. He's like, "You look like a VIP." I was like, "I'm not."
Well, it's because you look like a Muslim.
He was like, "Do you want to be VIP?"
For the Bernie rally?
Yeah, and I was like, "Sure."
Sure.
He's like, "Okay, if you cash at me $20, I'll let you through this gate."
Oh, damn. Damn, dude. And Bernie's trying to get socialism back. Like, that's crazy.
Did I do it?
Did you?
Absolutely, I did.
You gave some dude $20 and he was like, "You're VIP now?"
He just he let me in the gate. He let me into the rally.
That's
I wasn't
crazy.
I wasn't gonna get in.
Oh, he just let you into the rally?
No check of security and anything. They had a gate around
That's
the park.
dangerous.
I know.
Does he not know you're a Muslim? Your people are known for doing heinous crimes, dude.
Shut up. But yeah, he let me in. And then I ran into somebody I met at a protest. We talked it up.
Chopped it up.
We did.
Did you see anybody else there that we know?
I saw fucking everybody.
Who?
Saw Hassan.
Did you go talk to him, or was he kind of like...
I said hi very briefly because we walked out at the same time.
Oh, nice.
He was getting fucking mobbed.
Oh, I bet.
I was like watching it happen. Like I was just like standing there and people were running after him, chasing him to get like pictures and shit. And I was just like...
Yeah.
I felt really bad for him.
Well, I don't. It's kind of the position he put himself in, right?
He needs security.
Get security, dude.
Saw Taylor Lorenz.
Nice.
Love her.
How is Taylor?
She's good.
It's good to see. Good to hear from Taylor.
Lunch. And then.
Nice.
Then I went to the Minecraft movie.
How was that?
Oh God, dude.
Awful, right?
So we both do react streams, right? Never in my life did I think I would be witnessing IRL reacting.
Oh, everyone was doing it?
Dude, it was crazy. Like, I thought that shit
it?
was a joke.
That's a shame.
But people were, like, making comments and all that shit. It was funny.
Uh-huh.
Okay? I thought it was hilarious because I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
But the videos online are not a fucking lie. That shit is actually
Oh,
happening.
yeah, I bet. Yeah, that's crazy.
Stupid movie.
Were the workers upset at you guys because they had to clean up a little bit more?
Nobody threw anything. I wish toxic part of me is like, I kind of wish somebody did.
You should have done it. Why not?
Can I be real with you?
You went there.
My fucking popcorn was gone before the movie even started.
Really? Would you get like a small? Why?
Maybe why?
No, nobody gets a fucking small popcorn. They offer small as like a suggestion. You're never supposed to get. You always get a large bucket of popcorn. Wallahi. Welcome in, babies, to another episode of the Ayyrabs podcast. You're supposed to get a big bucket. That's insane. I've never once gotten when I took field trips, like in summer camp to movie theaters, I would get a small box, and I was furious. All the time, I was furious. I was like, "This popcorn, it's gone."
I didn't want to eat a lot because you know me. Whenever we eat popcorn, I pick at it. I don't really eat a lot of it.
Yeah, no, dude, it doesn't even matter. It's the principle thing.
Plus,
the whole point is you get a large and then you bring it home and then it's super stale, but you still eat it. That's the fun of going to the movie theater.
Eat after.
You were going out to eat? Where'd you go eat?
Cheesecake Factory.
Nah.
And that was a disaster in itself. And then
nah, dude. There's no reason why you should be going to the Cheesecake Factory.
We were at the Grove.
There's no reason you should go to the Cheesecake Factory.
They fucked our order up.
They fucked your order up?
Yes.
Yeah, easy to do. There's 17,000 things on the menu. What do you expect?
So we get in.
Yeah.
They forget about us.
Of course they do.
We order an appetizer. That is sold
Two
out.
minorities at a Cheesecake Factory.
Three minorities.
Three minorities at a Cheesecake Factory. They were like, "What are you guys doing here?" You know, that's why they forget. They thought you were just loitering. They didn't know that you were.
No, dude. And then we ordered an appetizer and said, "Oh, we don't have any more mac and cheese balls," so we got the cheese. Then we ordered our shit. I only got a side of mashed potatoes because I wasn't really that hungry. And then we were waiting. He was like, "I have bad news, guys. Somebody else took your order and gave it to another table." And in my head, I'm just like, nobody else got our fuck ass order.
Yeah, imagine you being the only ones in the restaurant.
I was like, there's nobody else that got our fuck ass order because I ordered a side of mashed potatoes, and then my two other friends ordered from the Skinnylicious menu.
Yeah.
The diet menu.
Which is like a salad.
It was like lettuce tacos. And then he was like,
"What are you doing?"
I know.
"What are you doing?" The skinny menu? You still realize it's not that much skinnier.
It's like 500 calories or less.
Yeah, but it's not. Let's be real. It's not. It's not. It's 500 calories if you have just the lettuce and then maybe some of the chicken. But let's be honest here. With the sauce and everything as well, it's not 500 calories.
Skinnylicious.
They're lying to you.
So he was like, "So because we messed up, we'll give you a free slice of cheesecake."
It's like people who get like a skinny margarita. It's just a margarita without the simple syrup. I'm like, it's still the same amount of calories, maybe a little bit less. Huh?
They had that on the menu.
Yeah,
too?
I know they did, dude. I believe me. I know. I've been to. But did you get any cheesecake? Of course you didn't.
We did. They gave us free slices of cheesecake. And then the motherfucker waiter.
They gave you free slices. Everyone got their own.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
He was like, "I can only give you 2." And I was like,
"Nah."
And I was like, "I'm a Cheesecake Factory member. I have a free slice."
All right. Do you want me to? Oh, you lied?
Because what happened was I saw it on DoorDash.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Don't tell my manager, but I gave you guys all 3 free slices."
What do you mean don't tell my manager? He's the one who has to tell his manager to delete it anyways.
He was like,
I hate when waiters do that, dude.
He was trying to be silly.
I know I'm a waiter. Whenever I was like serving in restaurants, I was always so straight up with people. To the point like you can't get mad at me. I'm being straight up with you.
We were mad with him.
Or I blame the kitchen.
We weren't even mad at him, but it got to a point where it was just like it felt like he was fucking with us.
Yeah.
So like, okay, I'll fuck with you back.
Okay. And you did.
He was like, "I know it's our fault your food's late, but we won't kick you out of the restaurant because it was closing."
Okay.
And we're like, "Thank you?" Question mark.
I would have just been like, "No, we're leaving."
We honestly should have.
You should have just done it. Oh wow, man! If I was there, if he was like, "Hey, whatever," I would have been like, "Nah, we're just gonna leave. We're just gonna leave." "Okay, I'll bring your bill." "No, you're not. We're leaving. Sorry. We're leaving, but you guys had no, but we're leaving.
We need Raff. Where's
And
Raff when we need him?
I'll bring the manager over. I'll talk to them. This is ridiculous. How long were you waiting for food?
We got there at 9:30. We left at 11:30.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And
when'd you get your food? 10:30?
11:10.
11:10. I would have been gone. Dude, the anger I would have had if he was like, I can only give you 2 slices. I'd be like, no, dude. None of us got food. You're gonna give a slice.
Yeah,
each.
I was like, whenever he walked in, I was like, okay, he has to pick his 2 favorites then, I guess, because like the fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the cherry on top, I backed into a pole and cracked my brake light.
Nice, dude.
That I just fucking fixed.
Nice, dude.
It still works.
Oh, well, that's good.
iDubbz is releasing a content cop.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
people are going really crazy over it, but I don't even know what content cop is.
So content cop was such a staple in the 2010s.
Okay.
Huge deal because, so it happened from 2015 to 2017, and it was basically iDubbz calling people out for shitty behavior they have online.
Nice.
As influencers.
Yeah, good. Good.
So it was like a critical analysis of everything they've ever done.
Right. Got it.
So he did like topics on people or genres of YouTube.
Yeah.
And then he quit it because he thought it was toxic.
Okay.
So if we call iDubbz Ian from now on here on out, iDubbz equals Ian. I'm adding that in.
Does everybody know his name is Ian?
Yeah.
Well, then fine, Ian.
So Ian went through Ian used to be really, really, really problematic.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude, love that.
He was a problematic fave of everyone.
What do you mean?
He has like racism and basically the toxic edginess.
Oh, he okay, him.
He was
back in the
really,
day.
really edgy.
Yeah.
But then he reformed.
Nice.
He
Good.
had
Good for you.
He had a really incel-y audience.
Oh.
And he lost it.
Good. Get rid of him.
As he started shifting his content.
Yeah.
And doing Creator Clash and
right.
calling people out that were weird during Creator Clash. Anissa's a good friend of mine, his wife. Love her down. She helped him with this transformation.
Sure.
So a lot of his fans hate her.
Oh, got it.
This fucking
because she made him a
changed
better
him.
person. Yeah.
So in 2023, he uploaded a video about Content Cop, and he issued an apology to everybody.
Really?
In Content Cop, because he said that he basically felt like he perpetuated online harassment. And,
good. There should be some. If some people deserve online harassment, I put my foot down. Some people deserve it. If you're gonna be an idiot, you deserve it, and that's that.
Yeah. So he said he felt really bad because he felt like he perpetuated negativity online and encouraged harassment from his community.
He probably did. Yeah.
So he was taking accountability for that.
Good. Good for him.
Love him down.
Good.
So.
Are you saying love him down? Have you been watching a certain streamer recently?
Christian.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing with all these
I've been watching too many.
with these LGBTQ ally terms that you've never said before?
And I've been talking to him a lot lately
God,
too.
there you go. I was like, what is this, dude? What is this new vocabulary you're saying? I was like, what the fuck?
Dude,
what are you doing right now?
I feel out of breath for some reason right now.
Well, yeah. Okay. Is it because you're folded up like a pancake right now?
Maybe.
Sit straight. Use that diaphragm. Too straight. Get down a little. So in 2023, Ian reformed himself.
Yes.
And became what we know him to be today?
Yes.
Okay.
He created Creator Clash with Anissa.
Yeah.
It's a boxing event that's charity driven with content creators. Super cool.
Yeah. So he shifted from his very toxic content to just having content creators beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good. Sounds good.
Growing up,
Love
I watched Content Cops on a couple people that were relevant to me because I was terminally online, but there were some people I didn't really know about. So
sure.
We're going to talk about who and what he did Content Cops.
Okay.
on.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Let's do it.
So,
because I've never seen a content cop. I don't know what to expect.
So the first one he did was this channel called Jinx Overload.
Okay, who's that?
They were a React channel on YouTube.
Okay.
So basically, the call out Ian did to this channel was that the reactions are very lazy.
How so?
So they would watch other people's like videos and content and would provide like little to no commentary while watching it.
Oh, dude, those are the good old days where I could just like make a living off doing that.
So like he would just like watch videos and sit in silence.
Love that.
Which
based.
Yeah,
that's what I do. That's what I like to do.
You don't do that. You actually add commentary.
Oh, true.
Which is why, like, whenever people are like, "Oh, like React streamers are fucking stupid," I'm like, no, because I've had friends tell me that my content's lazy, and I'm like, "Go play your fucking little video game, bitch." I'm like, I want to see you do React content because it's granted as a job, it's fucking easy, right? Mm-hmm. But adding like meaningful commentary and funny commentary is where it gets complicated.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Turning a 20-minute show into a 3-hour show is an art. It's an art.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
And we're the fucking artists.
We're the artists.
I didn't have a lisp.
We're the artists.
Oh, the kid in the Minecraft movie had a fucking lisp, and that's all I could focus on.
Who?
The main kid character.
Really?
Yeah.
But like not like in a cute way, like in a what are you doing? Like fix your tongue kind of way?
Yes.
Yeah. Poor kid.
The Minecraft accent.
Poor kid. Good thing. Love ADA, dude. Love that.
But yeah, so basically the video focuses around like the culture of like stealing content and taking away from the original content creators that posted the video.
Right.
And criticizing React culture overall on the platform.
Got it.
So,
was that his first victim?
Yes. I think so.
Okay.
So the commentary channel, Jinx, acknowledged the content cop. And just faded away from mainstream YouTube.
Jesus.
After that. So
destroyed them.
Yeah, so he's like gone.
Gnarly, dude. Love that. Hell yeah.
Okay, the next one he did was on amateur food reviews.
Like, was that one person or is that like
that's a collective category.
Oh, so it was just all amateur food reviewers.
He was like, it's low effort, uncritical content, basically.
Okay.
So it focused on a variety of smaller food reviewers.
Okay.
On the platform that didn't really like have like polished, coherent reviews of food.
They were just like, good or bad.
Yeah, it wasn't really about a specific creator. It was about the genre in general.
Got you.
It was basically like people who would eat fast food in their cars with little to no insight on what they're actually reviewing.
Oh, okay.
You know?
I mean, like what insight do you have to get a burger from McDonald's and be like, this is a burger from McDonald's?
Right. It was basically, this one was like more so funny.
Got it.
It was like, it wasn't like it was like obviously critical, but it was more so like from a funny angle.
Good.
Versus like criticizing like people, like specific people, like most of his other content.
Gotcha. How often did he come out with content cops? Like once every few months?
Yeah. He was like pumping them out for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically the whole thing was the category of like food review is becoming oversaturated.
Yeah.
And it's lazy content.
Got it.
So now I feel like food reviews are on the fucking rise again.
Yeah, they are.
You know, especially on TikTok, you know, people try the crumble flavors of the week.
Right.
One of my favorite content creators, Jake Weber, his entire Twitch stream, so he streams on Twitch, is he sits in his car and tries random shit like fast food places.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
And then he uploads the VOD on YouTube and edits it and cuts it.
Good.
So, yeah, I mean, I think it's thriving, to be honest.
Food reviews have been around since the beginning of YouTube, though.
Yeah.
So
that was like basically like a categorical.
Nice. Okay.
And then another category.
Where are they all now? Are they all dead?
The category?
The people
he didn't really target specific. It was just like
okay.
Sorry, I gotta
get
my chest.
Push through the heart attack. Push through it.
Okay.
We're doing a podcast. You have to push through the heart attack.
Trying.
Push through it, dude.
The next content cop.
Yeah.
Toy review channels.
Just in general, toy review channels?
Yes.
Okay.
You probably can guess why he called them out.
Why?
Exploiting children for their reacts.
Oh, yeah. I would have gone there at some point. So he just yelled at all these children?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the parents.
Gotcha.
So he basically criticized like how like it's exploiting children, not only the ones in the videos, but also the ones watching the videos.
Makes them want to buy
Yeah.
the toys and stuff like that.
Like
or...
the unboxing videos, the surprise egg videos.
Gotcha.
And the aftermath of the content cop about toy review channels, YouTube introduced policies that cracked down on kid content and was consistent with COPPA regulations.
What's COPPA?
I don't know, but it's basically the protection of children when they're in the workplace and entertainment industry.
COPPA. The child something, right? The child something?
Child Online Privacy Protection Act.
Got you.
Requires websites, online services, and apps to obtain parental consent before collecting personal information from children.
Got it.
Okay. So, yeah.
So he went after them, and then all the kids lost their jobs.
Yep.
So where are those kids now? Probably not playing with toys anymore.
No, the kids don't play with toys nowadays, dude.
Yeah.
They play with their fucking iPads, and iPhones.
What are you, a geriatric, dude? You don't know what kids do.
I have a 7-year-old niece.
Yeah. You know.
She showed me Skibbity Toilet 2 years
I'm sure
ago.
if I didn't give my child an iPad and I gave them toys, they would just play with the toys.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't think it's unheard of that kids play with toys, but a lot of people take the fucking lazy way out and make their kids iPad kids.
Yeah, I would never. I wouldn't do that.
My kids are
But
going to
who
be
knows, dude?
playing. What is this?
But my kids, blah, blah. What were you saying?
They're going to be playing outside.
You think so? You think they're going to really be playing outside?
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. Why would they?
Why wouldn't they?
Because if they have your skin tone, there's no way they're going outside.
I don't think you realize.
I don't think you realize. I used to be brown. I was very brown, but then I became white. Is that what you were going to say?
The first half, yes.
Yeah.
But when I put the scarf on, when I was 9 years old.
Okay. So you're saying
19 years
becoming
ago.
Muslim gave you privilege?
Becoming Muslim, I stopped going outside a lot, and then I lost I used to get really fucking tan. Now I burn.
Yeah. Were you Tana Mongeau?
Yes.
Was that good?
It was
that
good.
a good segue into the next content cop?
Yes.
It's all the way down there, so
I know.
no, it wasn't. So no, it wasn't. Wait, so who was next after the toy reviews?
So now we're probably gonna get into familiar names.
Okay.
The Fine Bros.
Okay, let's try me.
Fine Bros.
Who?
You don't know them?
Nope.
They do React content.
Okay, but who are they? What do they look like? Are they bros?
Yeah.
Are they fine?
They're two old men.
Okay.
So basically, Ian made a content cop on them because they were trying to trademark React content.
How do you do that? The show's already trademarked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they were trying to monetize it through a program called React World, and creators where creators could license their
Reacts?
Yes.
Oh man, I'm happy that didn't go through.
So iDubbz made the content cop about it because he said it's greedy.
It is.
And anti-creator.
It is anti-creator and greedy.
Yeah.
And you can't trademark your reaction to something. That's ridiculous.
So
unless you're trademarking all of your videos, but then that's such a bad business model because then how are you getting your stuff out there?
Exactly. So there's obviously backlash.
Okay.
The Fine Bros lost hundreds of thousands of subscribers because of the content cop.
Nice.
And eventually led to them retracting the attempt to license.
Nice.
React
Hell
content.
yeah. Hell yeah.
So,
hell yeah, dude. Dude, iDubbz was out here just canceling people before canceling was even cool.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He held these.
He started cancel culture. And the next time I see him, when I do see him, if I do see him, I'm going to tell him that. I'm like, cancel culture is kind of your fault. If you think about it, it's kind of your fault, dude.
The next person he did it was somebody that actually fucking deserves it.
Who?
Keemstar.
Who?
AKA Drama Alert.
Oh.
So he went after Keemstar because of his online harassment, doxing allegations, and spreading false information.
Which he still does.
Misinformation, hypocrisy. So they said, people say that this was the harshest content cop that ever was done.
Nice. But it didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Keemstar responded with his own video, and he's still doing exactly what he was criticized for.
Yeah.
So clearly there was no fucking growth. I mean, I don't expect any growth from a 40-year-old man that consistently dates 20-year-olds. So I could go on.
Don't.
I could fucking go on.
Don't. We've seen your tweets.
What do you mean? I don't tweet anymore. You guys.
We've seen your live streams. We know.
You have to ask yourself something.
I'm not asking myself anything. I'm operating on 1%. I'm not asking any more questions of myself.
Were you silent, or were you silenced?
I was silenced. Yeah, I was silenced.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I was silenced. Is that the right answer? Or are you supposed to say like, was it supposed to be like an empowering moment where I was like, no, I just was silent. Nobody can silence me. No, I was silenced. I was silenced.
I was too.
Yeah.
Twins.
Who's next?
Do you remember that trend? It was like, who's next? It was like, go.
I do remember that trend.
Who's next?
Bring those back. I miss the good old days.
Bring back the sausage trend.
Dude, sausage trend was actually kind of weird because it was always like teenagers doing it.
I mean, we were in high school when it came out, so
yeah,
it
that's
wasn't
true.
relatable
That's
at the
fair.
time.
That's fair. But like now, I'm like,
I don't even know if hypothetically
somebody tried to bring back the sausage trend, and I don't know why. I was like, let it die, dude.
Yeah, like be creative, create something new. But whenever that trend came out, I was like, I wonder what I would say if I was ever in.
Do you want to move that
circle.
plant, or are you like ignoring the fact that it's just all over your head right now?
I'm ignoring it because I was just like, I don't want to like cause like.
Just push it. Just push it away. This is your house.
You're right.
Yeah. Is that better or worse?
It's better.
Okay.
I didn't want to fuck up the frame.
Go. Was that Vine?
What?
That one? Who's next? Was that Vine? Yeah. That was good.
I think so.
I remember that. I have a very faint memory of that one.
The next person was Dennis Rohde, aka
Who's that?
How to Prank It Up.
Who's that?
Prank channel.
Ugh.
So
I hate prank channels, dude.
me fucking too, bitch.
I'm just not a fan. There's some prank channels that I'm like, all right, good one.
You know
like
what?
that was nice. That was decent. Like a solid prank. Now people are like throwing shit in stores and like getting all up in people's faces and ears. And I'm like, and then they get mad when they get hit or shot. And I'm just like, I personally am like, dude, deserved
honest,
it.
The ones that are like, they like put something over somebody's head and they put something over their head and they're like taking off at the same time.
Yeah.
And they act shocked. It makes you fucking die laughing.
It makes me laugh too, those ones, because they're kind of harmless, unless, because I've seen a couple of these where somebody puts a plastic bag over somebody's head.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, what are you doing?
What would you do if somebody did that to you? Not the plastic bag, just like somebody puts like a trash bin over your head.
Oh, they die. It's on site. It's on site. Don't do that to me. Somebody comes up and moans in my ear, I'm gonna throw fists.
Oh, I forgot they do that too.
Yeah. Before those, there was like people would like fake throw themselves on the floor with gallons of milk in their hands. Remember those?
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, what are you doing?
You know, I like now that we're talking about it, I feel like if I was in that situation, the reaction they would get from me is nothing. I feel like I would just like literally look at them and just walk away.
Yeah. But there are some good prank ones where they're not like harmful pranks. Invasive.
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
Just exited out of everything, didn't you? Didn't you?
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, nice.
So the criticism,
Dude. There. Throwing it around, clicking things. There.
Thank you. So obviously the criticism for the prank channel,
Yeah.
Dennis, was the pranks were fake and they're clearly staged. And basically the main criticism was these channels would encourage other people to do them.
Yeah, and it
they're
did.
pretty reckless. Yeah,
and it did. And it did.
And you know, so basically the aftermath of that, the prank genre on YouTube failed.
Well,
It slowly faded away.
yeah, it's back.
Long form, dead.
Long form what? Prank? Yeah.
Short form, it's on the rise.
Yeah.
And then other content creators are calling people out for fake pranks too.
Oh, really? You can spot it a mile away.
Can I be a shitty bitch?
Sure. Go for it.
I hate skit videos where you can tell like it's fucking fake. Like it's like a skit and so planned. Especially if it's from people I know.
What do you mean?
Like you could be like, they like upload a video like, oh, like.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
And I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but people like those videos, I guess.
And then people, the fact
making
that
them.
people fall for it too is what blows my fucking mind.
Yeah, but I mean,
They go like,
I don't trust the intelligence of many people. You know?
I realized something.
What's your cooter have to say about that? What's it saying? Help me, help me, help.
Why would I
Help me.
Why would it be calling for help?
It's been years. It's been years. It's all dried up. Help me.
I don't have the problem Ben Shapiro's wife does.
You leave her alone. She was a very nice woman.
I don't care. You're saying I have a dry pussy? And
I
I'm
never said
fighting
any
back.
of that.
You said it's dried up.
I never said the P word though.
You said
That's
it.
aggressive.
You said it was dried up though.
Help.
Would you make me queef?
It was just dust.
Oh, I was like, what? I was like, what is that?
All right.
But yeah, prank videos died.
Uh-huh.
Short form's on the rise. So far, like after discussing this and like really thinking about it, I feel like a lot of the shit that he criticized is now on the rise in short form.
Yeah.
He was ahead of his time.
Still is.
Yeah.
Slow down, buddy.
Slow down. Grab the wall.
Copyright. Demonetized.
The next one.
Yeah. Who's next?
Leafy.
Who's Leafy?
Leafy is here.
Where?
Here. That's his name. Basically, he basically criticized Leafy for going after people that were like smaller, vulnerable creators. He would bully them. He'd go after people with disabilities and mental illness.
But back then it was cool.
Back then it was cool.
Back then it was cool to do that. We didn't know any better.
So basically, he pointed out how toxic Leafy was,
Right.
and how he's cultivating a shitty audience.
Right.
The impact of that, he got banned on
Who?
YouTube.
Oh, good.
Leafy
Good
did.
riddance.
Yeah,
Good riddance.
for bullying.
Good riddance.
It's like, how are you gonna bully people with disabilities?
Yeah, that one makes no sense to me.
He was
dude.
basically the personification of Instagram comments.
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
Ew. Those are meant to be read, not to be immortalized. Well, I guess it is immortalized, but it's not meant to be personified. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Frogan
then-
just pulled up a picture of Cinnabons.
Did I?
Yeah. I guess the popcorn wasn't enough. Just had saved images of Cinnabons.
Just call me a fat bitch now.
Why do you save pictures of Cinnabons?
I don't. It was a pop up. It was like one of the news media things.
What's on your cache? What's your cache? This is all Cinnabons. It's funny to think that like on your downtime, like you're just looking up like different kinds of Cinnabons.
I've had a Cinnabon in forever. The last cinnamon roll I had were ones I had made homemade. It's fresh from scratch.
Were they good?
They were actually really good.
Good.
I ate with that shit.
Respect.
And I ate them all.
So the bully guy gets kicked out. So Content Calp's still going strong
Yeah.
at this point. And then, so who does he go after next?
Ricegum.
The rapper?
Yes. So Ricegum was one of the ones that were towards the end.
Okay.
It happened in 2017. And he called him the Asian Jake Paul.
What was 2019 this was?
2017.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because if it was earlier, then that would have actually been a compliment back then, I think.
Everybody hated Jake Paul.
That's true. That's right. I remember that.
So basically, he baited this video. iDubbz did.
Okay.
So he put content cop Jake Paul. So everybody thought
he was
made
gonna
a
do it on
video
Jake
about
Paul?
Jake Paul, but it was actually about Ricegum.
Right.
He criticized Ricegum for his like low effort videos, being very materialistic, and like always being like toxic and engaging and fighting online with other creators.
Oh, geez.
So Ricegum did a response. It was a diss track, and it was like a 22-minute long video.
A 22-minute long diss track is too long.
Yeah, called "Frick the Police."
How do you how do you have that much to say about somebody?
I know,
22 minutes
it's
long is
crazy.
insane.
And it was like, it wasn't a 22 long diss track, but it was basically addressing every single thing Ian said in the video.
Right.
After the content cop, he shifted away from YouTube, and he's a rapper now. He streamed on Twitch and Kick for a while.
Right, I remember that.
He's in like the Aiden Ross.
Yeah, of course.
Not Kick, Rumble.
Rumble.
He's in like the Aiden Ross sphere.
Yeah.
He's still online, but he's not as big as he used to be.
Right. When's the last time he actually put out a song, though?
Honestly, I don't know.
I remember he had that one bop. It was like one really good song, and I haven't heard from him since. So, like, this is like what? Like towards the end of...
Yeah.
All right, so who's next?
The final one that we're going to talk about today is Tana Mongeau.
Whoa. If you go back to episode 3, 4, 5, episode 10, when we have our guest Amanda, we go into TanaCon and all that stuff too. So we know a little bit about Mojo.
I'm going to...
Go ahead, say it. I
wasn't going to say that.
So you're going to say... Say it. But say it slow.
La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
La hawla wa la
La hawla.
La hawla wa li.
Hawla.
La la la.
Wala. Quwwata. Illa.
Qatar? Funding?
Billah.
Help me. All right. So what does he go into Tana about? Is it about like TanaCon and all that stuff?
No. So Tana used to be really, really problematic.
Okay.
There are like videos of her going around.
Seeing a trend here.
Yeah. There are videos of her going around saying the N-word.
Well, I mean, come on. Ian, you were saying it too, though,
so
right?
he called her out for basically performative activism and hypocrisy. Got you. So Tana, basically what happened, called iDubbz out for saying the N-word.
Got it. There it is.
And then in his content cop about Tana, he basically exposed her for also having a racist past of saying the N-word.
Okay, that's...
And the reason why this content cop is the most iconic is because he bought meet and greet to Tana, and she didn't recognize him. I need to show you it.
Okay, let me see it. Where is it?
I need to show you it.
Show me it. Show me it now. Show me it right now. Okay, but like also explain to me what happened.
I don't even need to explain what happened.
Well, I think you kind of do, considering we're also an audio podcast.
So basically, Tana was calling iDubbz out for saying the N-word, and then he exposed her for also saying the N-word. Got you. Whenever iDubbz does these content cops, he likes to include skits.
Okay.
And this was one of them.
Oh my fucking God. Today's the Tana Mongeau concert. Oh my God, today's the Tana Mongeau concert. I'm gonna be late.
This is one of the first videos I ever saw from him. But the reason why it's so jarring is because it's so shocking.
It is?
It's like what happens is so jarring.
Okay.
And this is like part of the reason why a lot of people didn't like Ian at the time.
That's rude. $35 for that?
So he's in line to meet her.
Right.
That is, but I'm excited. Like a little cherry on top, sort of.
So what's his plan? He's gonna just say
just
hi?
Watch.
Okay.
This girl's gonna take a picture because this camera's like for the future.
Say.
Jesus Christ.
You know you're a stupid nigger, right?
Wow.
She ran off.
He's a different man now.
Yeah, you see, so this
Wow, he's
is
such a different man now.
yeah,
it's like night and day, dude.
Yes.
It's like crazy.
So this is how people, like, he was obviously very toxic.
You're right.
But like I said, in 2023, he issued an apology to everybody.
Okay.
Especially Tana. Mm-hmm. And then Tana actually uploaded a video reflecting on it. And she said that she deserved the content cop because it held her accountable.
Right.
And she said that it actually like basically changed her as a person.
Good. And then they both changed after that.
Yeah, they
moment.
both changed, and they actually like...
They both changed in that moment for the better. They became good people after that. That's awesome. It's a good thing.
They actually did like a steep... So basically, I think Ethan Klein does like a show together. Does like a show thing, a live show for his audience.
Okay.
And he had them basically present something together.
Oh.
And this broke the internet.
Of the show, actually wanted
myself in front of all of you.
Wait, whoa.
This
How
was
nice.
happening, she would have stopped taking drugs. So that's sick.
Tana,
Oh,
at the
everyone's
beginning
there.
of the show, you said something about killing yourself. I think that was pretty extreme. I think this isn't the end of you saying extreme things. I think you're prone to saying very bizarre shit.
You're the top of my suicide note, baby. You're right there. Dear iDubbz, I'm hanging now. Sorry, we're live. Say forgiveness.
Nice.
Yeah,
That
so
was good.
like that happened.
Cute.
They're good.
Cute.
But yeah, I mean,
Love
there's
that.
obviously like a reforming story in all of this.
Yeah, dude. It just goes to show that you can make your friends say the N-word and be cool with each other still after that.
No, they weren't even friends. Like he called her out. Like,
I was joking.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I don't know if you understood. I was being facetious, making this thing called, it's like a thing that's called a joke. Like I say something, and then sometimes people I was like shocked by it, like but then they also go ha ha ha. You know, usually it's how it goes, but not in that moment. Not in that moment at all. But how nice. Very reforming.
It's crazy.
So now he's back.
He's back.
He's back.
By the time this video comes out,
It's
It's
probably
going to be
dropping.
out.
It's probably already out. So go enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed the brief history of Content Cop with us. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's good though. He stopped, and then he fell in love, got married, and changed his ways.
the moral of the story is people can change.
Yeah.
If even if they have this like fucked up past.
Yeah.
If you really put your mind to it, and if you really care,
Yes.
you can change.
Yeah. I agree. I agree, dude.
And I think Ian is literally like the staple. I know Ian, he's like such a sweet person.
I've never met him, but he seems really cool.
I will say, the first time I met him was at TwitchCon San Diego years ago, and I was so nervous.
Well, you're nervous when you meet anybody.
No, I was so nervous because I all I could think about was like that content, but he was just such a sweetheart. Because I had been talking to Anissa way before because we're both half Lebanese.
Yeah.
So it's like, whenever you're Lebanese, you have that fucking
The
bond.
Lebbies need to stand together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I just thought she was so cool.
She is cool.
I love her.
She's still cool.
She is.
She's still one of a
Meeting her in
kind.
person,
Cool.
I'm like, she's even fucking cooler in person. I feel bad because she gets so much shit on the internet.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, I understand the hate. Like I know where it's coming from. But it's not warranted.
It's like people
so
mad that
stupid.
she changed Ian.
So
it's like,
stupid.
God forbid he's a better fucking person.
Dude,
now.
Anise is such a sweetheart
love
and like
her.
the sweetest, coolest person you're ever gonna meet. And all this like crazy hate that she's getting is just so daunting, dude.
I know.
You know, even in the brief interactions I've had with her, I can see like it's how daunting it is. But she's a trooper.
Yeah,
she's,
love her.
She's punching. You know.
She's
By the
cool.
way, these people are saying all this shit. I don't think they understand that she could kill them with her bare hands. Literally kill them with her
It's
bare
like
hands.
both of them are fucking pro boxers at this point.
Yeah, like they couldn't kill you.
I know.
But you know, whatever, dude. So yeah, go if Content Cop is out when you're watching this, go check it out. See what it's all about. And if it's not out, then I hope you
Sorry.
enjoyed the history. Hopefully it'll be out soon.
Honestly, I thought it was interesting just talking about it.
I thought it was interesting. I was very interested. I was never on that part of the internet.
And
Well, what part of the internet were you on? Well, Frogan, I'll love to tell you. Was that in 2010?
2015 to 2017.
Yell at me
So
again.
think of your
Yell at me again. I was in college.
junior year of college.
Yeah, I was deep in a very deep depression. So, not much consumption of the internet. I was taking Adderall every other week just so I can finish all my projects in a 24, 48-hour period. So, not a lot of internet consumption for me. But I'm happy there was internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Internet, good.
Honestly, it's good that you weren't terminally online.
Yeah, I was not terminally online.
Me on the
I was
other
not.
hand.
I was too busy, trying to get my degree. I was too busy trying to learn how to
Whoa.
sign language and be an interpreter. So,
Whoa.
What?
I was busy trying to get my degree too, while also being terminally online.
Yeah.
Failed a couple classes, but you know.
I haven't failed. I failed one class, and that was it. It was devastating for me. Ever.
I blame my
I've only failed one class ever in my life, and it was so devastating I cried in front of her.
my
professor.
Yeah, dude, it's humiliating when you fail.
Yeah, dude, it was the one class I could not do. And so everybody, I walked anyways that year, but I didn't graduate till the year after.
Oh, that's nice. I mean,
It's okay.
I have a really, 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 whenever I perceive failure within myself, it tanks me mentally.
Yeah, that's usually what the failure does.
Some people don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but those people are like not human.
Yeah, I know.
They're like abnormal.
And I was just like, fuck my grade. Like, I felt like my grades are a reflection of my success. I mean,
And they are. And they are. And they were.
At the end of the day, guys.
C's get degrees.
No, I'm not even going to say that.
Oh.
Aim for better. Like, don't fail. I was super depressed. That's why I failed.
I was super depressed too, and I passed. So. I was also working 2 jobs.
I was volunteering.
So I didn't have time to like.
To lock in.
Sure. Yeah.
At the end of the day, random tangent. If you like fail a class or 2 and you're like, I'm never going to get into grad school, you will get into grad school.
Unless you're poor like me, and then you won't get into grad school.
No, you can get into grad school. Just take out student loans.
I can't do that again. I can't do student loans again, dude.
Yeah, you can.
No, because I know if I take student loans out, I'm just gonna have it until I can pass it off to someone else, or I die, and then the state absolves my.
Listen, with what you want to go into, you can easily get it forgiven in 10 years. I'm not even fucking with you right now.
10 years, but it's gonna take a hit to my credit, dude.
No, it's not, because like
My credit is solid.
it's not gonna be a hit
That's
to your
actually
credit.
not that. I'm sure my credit's going down. Let me check actually.
No, don't check it right now.
Check my credit right now.
No.
Why? Why not? I bet you it's at like 720.
Okay.
I bet you. What are we taking? Bets?
720. Yeah, I think it's probably around there as well.
How do you know? You don't know shit about my credit
I mean,
history.
you've told me
you son
before.
of a
You've
bitch.
told me before.
How do you fucking know?
And I know
you don't
you-
know shit.
I'm going by off what you told me.
730.
Hell yeah.
Wow, it's bad. Down 7 points today. Yikes.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I have something called debt.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, like
I have outstanding approval odds. Yeah, suck my dick. No, I don't. No, I fucking don't. Hold on. I can save it. Now I'm interested in seeing how I can save my life. I can't. This is bullshit.
what?
Hold on, this is bullshit. They're saying I can get a car insurance to $90. I've checked my car. I tried to get car insurance for myself. Everywhere I went was over $500
Yeah,
a
it's
month.
so expensive.
$500 a month.
You know why?
Why?
Your car got stolen.
My car got stolen. I've had a couple crashes and a couple other stuff. So
It's expensive.
Yeah, dude, it's annoying.
But circling back to what I said.
They don't want me to like live.
I know.
Yeah. Dude, this country sucks.
With what you want to go into, if you work for a nonprofit for 10 years, they forgive your student loans. And you're like, yeah, why the fuck would
I want profit.
No, you're going to be making profit, but
Oh.
a lot of hospitals are nonprofit.
Oh.
So it counts within that.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see what happens.
And the way you look at it is,
I'm like almost too old to go to college now.
no, you're not.
Yeah, I am, dude. I'm gonna be like a geriatric.
No, you're not.
How am I gonna do a keg stand with my bad back? My weak hips.
Honey, you're going to be a commuter, and you're going to be in grad school. They don't do that shit.
Commuter?
Yeah.
Grad school? They do that shit. You didn't do that shit. They do that.
Yeah, because I went to grad school with a bunch of fucking type A bitches.
What does that mean?
Type A bitches?
Yeah.
They were just too focused on being better than everybody else at the school.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna have that problem.
Because you're him.
Because I'm a type C bitch. Where I like do not give a shit. And I probably will feel that way about my classes as well. And then cheat somehow.
I mean, grad school is easier because it's like shit you're interested in.
Well, we'll see. I thought about that for undergrad. Turns out I wasn't that interested.
Undergrad sucks. Grad school's cool. I loved it.
We'll see. We'll see, dude. I'd have to do a thesis. I'd become a doctor, though. I'd be a DPT, which is...
I'd help you with it.
Which is not a doctor.
If you wanted me to help you with your thesis, I'd help you.
What should my thesis be? What should it be about?
How people...
Hold on, everybody. Pause. There's a joke coming. You can tell. Here we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
If I were helping you with it?
Sure.
How does satisfaction compare to people that use LARC methods compared to SARC methods within a year time frame?
How are people satisfied with Tony Stark?
LARC, long action, reversible contraceptive versus short term.
Shark.
SARC.
Short term.
Short.
Contraceptive.
Yeah.
Wait, but that's about condoms and stuff.
Exactly.
But I'm going into physical therapy.
I told you, I'm like, if you want me to help
condoms?
I mean, you could do like sports you could do one about sports medicine since that's your interest.
Not really.
What is it then?
I don't know, dude. I have no interest.
But anyways.
Sure.
Anywho.
Anyways. What? What? Just say it louder.
What time are we at?
55.
Damn. Long episode. But no, what I was gonna say is like you gotta look at things longitudinal. I know you say you're like 3/4.
Say longitudinal?
Longitudinal.
Longitudinal? Well, what if I want to look at them vertically? Wait, longitude is up and down, right?
Longitudinal is long term.
No, longitude is... And latitude is this.
Long term. Longitudinal. I know you say you're like 30.
Touch my shoulder. Touch my elbow again. See what
I
fucking
didn't touch your
happens.
elbow.
Touch my shit again, dude.
Your roll on accident.
Bro, touch my shit again. I swear to God, I'm gonna unzip you, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to unzip
what,
you.
What, bitch?
I'm too tired for this shit.
Exactly. It was an accident. Why was that?
Stop, dude.
Why do you act so disgusted because I accidentally touched you?
Because it was just like a random feeling of a hand on my shoulder or my elbow.
I touched the fabric.
Yeah. You know what's in the fabric? My arm.
I didn't even feel your arm.
But you know what's like inside? Do you know how clothes work?
Yeah.
Or are you confused about that?
No, I need.
Because like,
I need
sometimes clothes have a sleeve, and then in the sleeve is where my arm is.
I need you to show me layer by layer.
I don't have much. I don't have any layer. I have this on, and then I have a shirt underneath.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways.
Sure. Go ahead. Tie it all together.
No, I'm not.
No, go ahead. Lead us into the next topic. Tie it all together. I mean, speaking about fashion, there's some drama going on TikTok right now. See?
It makes no sense.
That's literally... What are you talking about? Yes, there is. Girl, give me this shit.
Sorry, I got distracted because you acted disgusted because I accidentally touched your arm.
I wasn't disgusted. I was furious.
Exactly.
It's different. I was not disgusted. I was just about to throw up.
Some people are honored that I touched their arm on accident, but you?
Name them.
Literally everybody in this fucking world.
So that's not some people. That's everybody else but me.
And we got to look within myself. Why?
So what's going on?
No,
so what's
don't
happening?
Move,
so
move,
what's
going
going on?
on?
So what's happening on TikTok?
Don't move on, bitch.
Frogan, you said you wanted to talk about this thing on TikTok that's going on. What's happening on TikTok? TikTok and Kim.
Stop.
Could it be the giant sweater you're wearing?
It is.
And the pants with no airflow?
My leggings?
Yeah.
They're pretty airy.
Are they?
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
Oh. No, but this hoodie's thick as fuck, dude.
Good. And it was like $7,000.
I know, and I didn't have to pay for it.
I know. Don't you love friends who have clothes?
I know. I've been wanting this fucking...
I wish I had guy friends who had like clothes they wanted to just give away, but you know, guys don't really do that.
Instead,
they have one t-shirt for the rest of their lives.
The only person that gives you clothes is me, unfortunately.
That's true. It's true.
Hassan merch.
I know. I've had to throw away a couple shirts recently.
I don't fucking blame you.
I have so many.
I was looking at Fashion Nova.
I was too.
They have really cute stuff. I saw something that would look really good on you.
Can I say something? I was also on Fashion Nova. Their whole line sucks ass. Everything is fucking hideous. I don't know what is going on with that site, but there's like nothing there anymore.
I saw a shirt.
Yeah.
It was a short sleeve, like boxy fit.
Sure.
And I think it would look good on you if you got it in either the green, like that color, or your glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, you found them?
I found them, yeah.
Where'd you find them?
They were in a duffel bag. while I was deep cleaning my room, I just happened to pull out a duffel bag, and I was like, let me just check in here really quick, and I found them in there. That was
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
Such a cool experience.
Did you pog out of your mind?
No, because I'm a human being.
What'd you do?
I went, oh, shit. Finally.
So
found them.
They're like that color. And I think you look good. I think red is
I
also.
don't think I can do any more greens.
I think red, you would also look good in red.
I don't think so.
Like a bright, like not
No,
like
'cause
a
I don't
bold
do
red.
good with red tones.
You don't think so?
No, I don't look good in orange. I don't look good in red. I don't look good really.
What do you mean you have an orange shirt? They look.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? On TikTok, there's some drama going on. I don't wear anything red.
I know, but I'm saying the orange shirt that you have is really nice.
What orange shirt?
Though-
That's mostly black.
But the orange accents look good because you're a bright winter.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
We told you.
Who's we?
Everybody at the party. But
What party? You went up to people and were like, you're a bright winter. And everyone was like drunk out of their minds going, yeah, you're a bright winter. And I'm over here like, what the fuck does that mean?
This.
That's every color of the rainbow.
It's a bright.
That's every color.
Yes, but shades.
What? Shads?
Shads.
Shads. That's every single color.
Shades though.
That I'm telling you right now, you just pulled up every single color.
I need you to think about this.
I'm thinking, but I see. I don't even think when I can see you pulled up every single fucking
need
color.
to think about this.
I had a huge crush on her for a long time.
The pink shirt you got recently
What pink shirt?
from Target.
That's like this color.
Exactly. And it looked good on you.
Well, thank you for saying that.
You're welcome. So imagine, and your blue shirt that, don't fucking roll your eyes at me. Respect me.
It feels weird, doesn't it? It hurts, doesn't it? It hurts. A little taste of your own medicine.
Listen, nobody can bring me down. I've been in
I just gave you some lean, dude.
I've been in such a good mood lately.
I know you've been like going out and doing things. It's like I'm so proud of you.
Nobody can fucking fuck me up.
All right, go off, Alphaba. Say it. Go ahead.
No.
Did you get it?
I did.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Yes, a joke I don't have to explain.
You
What is this deal? What is this thing that you're always saying that you have to explain jokes to me? When have you ever explained a joke to
you
me?
always explain your jokes to me, but you don't have to.
No, I do, because you don't laugh. I
So
do.
reflect on that.
I've done enough reflecting, and I've realized that you're the issue, not me.
That you have to earn my laugh.
No,
Yeah.
no. I'm glad we had this talk. I'm glad we came to a
Yeah, I mean,
consensus here.
if it's not funny,
We
I'm
came
not
to a
gonna,
real decision.
if it's not funny, I'm not gonna force a laugh.
Okay. But the problem is that I am funny, and you don't laugh, so I think you're...
So then you
What do I have to do? Show you a George Floyd meme to like make you
that
laugh?
doesn't make me laugh either.
Did you scream laugh when you see them?
I don't scream laugh.
Howl.
And then you yell at me
When?
whenever I laugh at something. You're like, it's not that funny.
Yeah, dude. Like what? When have I done that?
I can't think of a specific example right
Oh,
now.
really? Miss file cabinet memory. Go ahead, search. Look around. Look around in there. What do you see? This is just a bunch of colors.
Exactly.
So,
Colors that you would look good with.
so what's the opposite of a cool winter? A hot summer?
So bright winter.
Bright winter.
Like these are the color palettes. Bright spring.
Well, yeah, I definitely don't have
Yeah,
that.
see?
I definitely do not have that complexion. Are they saying I'm Megan Fox?
Like the basically the reason why you are
Because I have dark features?
in light skin.
What are you saying? If anybody here is light fucking skin, it's you. Okay?
Your arm my arm is the same color as your face.
That's not true. It's not
It
true.
is true.
That's literally not true.
It is.
No, it's actually scientifically not true.
It's scientifically
No,
true.
because your arm is like one of those cool N64 controllers that you can see through them. And my face actually has color in it. And not to mention, I have no pores and my skin's tight as fuck, honey. Okay?
So are my arm. So is my arm. This diva.
I'm not a diva, dude. You just said that we're the same color. We're not the same color.
If anything, I feel like I'm darker than you right now.
You're not.
Nope. I've been out in the sun.
I hate to break it to you, dude. You're still super white.
I'm tan now.
Nah, dude.
Fucking tan.
Nah, dude.
I'm burnt on my nose right now.
That's just how your nose always looks, though.
No, it's not. My nose is not permanently red.
Yeah, dude. You look like you have the nose of an Alaskan. Because it's always cold over there. And so when you're cold, your nose gets all red.
There he goes.
See? Why didn't you laugh? The reason I explain is because you do this face.
I'm thinking.
And then I'm like, let me explain it to you.
No,
I don't want you to hurt yourself.
No, I
So
get
I'll
it.
just explain the joke.
No, I get it.
What else is going on, dude? What else is
Sorry.
happening in the world right now?
Sorry.
About to content cop your ass for real.
Then fucking do it.
I don't have the energy or the wherewithal to do that. I couldn't be bothered. I can't be bothered to make things anymore. I'm so tired. What is this?
Fuck.
What is that? Fuck. What is this? What is that? What is that?
Tearing up my
What is this?
tabs.
What is that? What that? What this? What that?
Okay. Hold on, my brain is fucked up.
Don't get all excited about it or anything.
I'm a reflection of my co-host.
I'm chilling, dude.
So
I'm all vibes here.
what?
I can't tell if that camera's recording or not. It is. It is. I see it now. I see it now. Hi. Get out of my fucking camera, dude. My camera. That's my camera. God damn it.
So
What's up?
TikTok drama.
What's happening?
My favorite fucking drama.
Oh my God. What's happening? What's going on now?
So a content creator that kind of fucking bothers me.
Who?
Mikayla.
Ew.
I don't know how to say her last name. It's very Italian.
Okay, well, spell it for me.
Nogueira. Nogueira.
I don't think I'm allowed to say that word. I don't think you're allowed to say that word either. I don't think any of us should say that word.
So basically, Trisha Paytas and Mikayla got into it.
Nogueira.
So,
I sent you so much Italian brain rot, you don't know how to say Nogueira?
I mean, the issue is you don't know how to say it either.
I just said it. Nogueira. Nogueira.
Nogueira. So she's a beauty influencer on TikTok. She had to blow up
She's a BDM?
beauty answer.
Okay.
You fucked my brain.
What's a BDM?
Beauty influencer.
Okay.
She rose to fame during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
As you do.
As you do. She worked at Ulta, then she became famous because she did makeup tutorials, and then as she became famous, she did like product reviews.
Is that like the career path for anybody who works at Ulta? You like work there for a little bit, and then you're like, oh, I'm just gonna. This is like the next step is for me to make content about it.
Yep.
I love it. Good for you guys.
So, and I don't have to explain who Trisha Paytas is because she's a fucking icon in itself. And if you don't know who Trisha is at this point, then you're like fucking stupid. No offense.
Well, big offense because she just called you stupid. So, what is that?
Art.
Oh, I thought you were playing the world's smallest violin.
So basically, earlier this year, late December, early this year, Mikayla was posting these sad ass videos where she's like, oh, she also has this like fucking accent. You probably know her. She's like Kim Kardashian. Have you ever seen that meme? And she basically, a lot of people hate her because they think she's playing up her Boston accent because it sounds fake.
Oh, she's got a Boston accent? And she's got a fucking wicked Boston accent going on?
Yeah, so it sounds
Hell
very
yeah.
like animated. So late last year, early this year, she was posting sad videos. She's like, I can't talk about what's happening, but I'm really sad.
Do it in the Boston accent.
I can't talk about what's happening in my life.
I feel like that's offensive to Boston people. Bostonites? Bostonians?
I feel like the accent I have is like comfort mother homie, you know? Because it's like Midwest. That's what people associate Midwest bitches with.
Okay.
Don't laugh. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because what?
That's how people describe the Midwest. They're just like, oh, it's like mother.
When I hear your voice, I don't think of homie, mother.
Wow.
I think of like Valley Girl, like ditzy, hiding her genius kind of accent.
I've gotten a Valley Girl from another Tampa motherfucker.
Okay. Well, I'm not from Tampa, so
Florida motherfucker. He's from Tampa.
gotcha.
And I'm just like, no. So, but people say I have a really strong Midwest accent with some words.
You do sometimes. It comes out.
I'm really mad. I'm kidding. But yeah, people shit on her because like her Boston accent sounds fucking ridiculous.
And that's the drama?
No.
Oh.
So she was posting all these videos about how she's so sad. Like Christmas is her favorite holiday, but she can't even celebrate it right now because she's so sad. And it was like very, very, very ambiguous.
Okay.
And people were speculating it was about her husband, Cody. They were thinking her and Cody were getting a divorce.
You can never trust a guy named Cody.
So she posted these multiple...
Didn't we all watch Sister Wives? You can't trust a Cody.
Oh my God, T. She posted these sad videos and people were like shitting on her because it looked like it was like product placement. So look at how she was like placing...
It's 100% product placement.
This has been me the last few days.
Because it's like, okay, you're eating crumble. Why is the box facing towards like...
Yeah, dude. Why are you putting all the food in the foreground? Is that Starbucks too?
Yeah.
And
Oh, she got every comfort meal, huh?
I've just been
Is that a McDonald's tray?
because your girl is meant
Dude,
to
this
be
is
over
product
it.
placement, 100%.
So yeah, so this is what
Wait,
happened.
what did she say? She's upset about what?
She deleted all these videos. I tried finding clips, but this is someone's bullshit commentary.
Gotcha.
So,
And I don't want to see that.
Yeah, in all these videos, it's
I'm worried about my own commentary. I
exactly.
don't need somebody else's commentary on my commentary, okay?
Exactly.
Thank you.
So everyone's just like, what the fuck is happening? They're speculating it's either like a lawsuit or it's about Cody.
And they're speculating that based off of the crumble cookie placement?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then she's like, it's not Cody. Just look at my ring. We're still engaged. Or we're still married.
Okay.
So last week, she finally came out with why she's been sad.
Oh, why?
So Cody was a drug addict a long time ago,
Hell yeah, dude.
but he had to go back to rehab.
Because he relapsed?
Yes. So he's been in like inpatient rehab since December.
And that's a reflection on her, of course, right?
No,
I'm just kidding.
that's
I'm
crazy.
kidding. I'm kidding.
So, and then people were upset about it again because this happened right around the time she just launched a new skin prep line for makeup. It's like primer, like moisturizer, etc.
Okay.
Called Point of View. So
Point of view.
yeah. So in the video explaining what happened to Cody,
My husband Cody is in rehab, and I'm ready to
and people
talk
were like,
about it.
she's like
Cody's
literally
story is
specifically
not mine to
placing all the
share,
products
but he
like
has given
with
me
course
his
she is.
blessing
with like
to
the
talk about it
name
today.
facing
And
forward,
wanna
making sure
start
it's
out
like
by saying
perfectly
I'm
placed.
incredibly
Well, yeah, she's still
proud
got to
of
get
Cody.
money.
Where you can read
It
it.
takes an immense
You still
amount
gotta
of
make money.
courage to give up your will and enter treatment, and I could not be more proud. As many
she
of
just
you
put
have noticed,
nothing
for
on
the
her
last
face,
several
by the way.
months, Cody
It
really
dried
has
up
not been
by the time she
around,
put it on her
and
face.
now you know why.
Oh,
A lot of you
that's
have
gross.
put two and two together.
Oh, looks
Many of
gross.
my longtime loyal followers, Cody being an addict is not news. He has shared his story openly on TikTok. Cody has struggled with
But yeah,
addiction
She had a
from
story openly on TikTok.
Yeah, see, you see, like she's like putting all the products like front facing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, obviously she's got to make a bag.
She has to make it in the bag, but if you're talking about something fucking serious, it's
Yeah, but
girl.
like, nah.
So people were mad about that.
If it was really that serious, why would she talk about it?
Right. So as everybody with a podcast,
That's us.
yeah, people were talking about it.
Okay.
And one podcast that talked about it was Trisha Paytas' podcast called Just Trish. And
Plug it right here.
I love Trisha.
Since we're just plugging everything.
She knows.
Just kidding.
Here's
Don't.
the thing. She talked about me on the podcast before, so we could talk about her.
In a good way?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're good.
Because of Jake Weber.
Jacka.
I actually talk to her producer sometimes.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're gonna play Fortnite together soon.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So Oscar was talking about on the podcast, and
The
this
Grouch.
and this was their take.
I did feel for her.
Yeah, me
I
too.
watched it. Yeah.
She talked about how Cody had to go to rehab. I like totally sympathize, and but it is the only off-putting thing was like waiting until you have the skincare line and then doing the get ready with me and then using your own products and then making sure the label of your products is front and center. Like it wasn't even like like I could tell it was purposeful that the label of her products was literally like centered because it's like a spherical thing. It could be tilted a little bit, but she made sure the label was like not covered at all and like facing the camera.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was so like right in my face. That's literally the first thing I noticed was like her using her own
like
products.
the Kardashians with McDonald's and stuff when it's like
Yeah.
in your face of product placement. That's interesting. I think lesson rule number 101, if you're trying to come across sincere, is like don't have any product, don't be promoting something, don't have it be sponsored.
Yeah.
I think that's
What does she think? She think that's what? What does she think? I don't know what she thinks. I don't know what she thinks. I don't know what Trish thinks. What does she think? Frogan, what does she think? Frogan. What does she think?
Hold.
Frogan.
I think that's usually a good rule of thumb. I know whenever I do something serious, it's like let me make sure there's like nothing that could be like no merch. Like okay, because I'm not gonna wear my own merch. I'm like
Product placement was just like off-putting talking about something that is like so serious. I think also because Mikayla is someone who is very influencer, like she is like a stereotypical influencer, you know. So it would have been nice to have like a genuine like connection with her, where it was like no other things.
they
going
couldn't
on.
see the products in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she's known for taking opportunities to, you know, hawk a product.
Yeah.
So to see her not hawk a product would have been
Okay, I didn't see that. Let's see that take.
refreshing.
I even sent it to Moses. I sent him a screenshot. I'm like, this is crazy. But I didn't even know. I didn't even notice it. Yeah.
And then, the other thing too is like, I'm like not even at Mikayla either. Like I'm supportive. I think to go through that, like have your husband be an addict. Obviously, I could not even relate to it. That is so hard and scarring and tough to go through. Like,
Yeah, so that's basically the gist of that.
Okay, my thoughts are yes. My second thoughts are. My third thoughts are. Get the bag. Fuck it. It's your trauma. Use your trauma to get money. Fuck it. Why not,
But to
dude?
be
We do
honest,
it. We're performers. We're entertainers. We live stream. We use our trauma to get money.
We don't though.
Oh, yeah, we don't.
We done it.
I do.
Oh, my finger randomly started hurting.
Yeah, dude.
The fuck? No, but I mean, I can see how it comes off as insincere.
No, it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
In reality, it's like, yeah. If you like, be an influencer, be a person. That's what people want to see. They don't give a shit about your skincare. They really don't.
Mm-hmm.
If you have people watching you day in and day out, how different is your skincare routine day in and day out?
And plus, she's recorded multiple fucking videos getting ready with her stupid ass.
Yeah, dude, you can make a video about your life without having to do product placement.
Mm-hmm.
But to her defense, maybe she was just doing it out of muscle memory.
Muscle memory to show the label.
Yeah. I'm sure. I don't know who she is. I'm sure all of her, if not most of her videos, when she's doing that, she's showing the thing and then like putting it down and like talking and like doing the thing and showing something and putting it down. And so I'm sure like maybe like a muscle memory was happening, but like.
But it's also
that's my benefit of the doubt.
It's also cut every single time she's doing a step, so she clearly picked it up in a specific way to show the camera what she's doing.
Ah, true.
You know what I mean?
I do know
like,
what you mean. I do get what you mean, by the way. I do.
Glad. So, Mikayla saw this and had like a little mentee bee on her Instagram story.
Did she show products?
No.
Ooh, that's how you know it's serious.
My day just got ruined. Can I rant for like 2 seconds? Okay, I grew up a
Can we stop for a second? Who's gonna say no? You've already held us conversationally hostage with this story. Why are you asking us, can you vent? I hate when people do that.
Sorry.
No, dude, like in person, it's fine. Like, obviously, it's fine. But like, I'm watching an Instagram story.
Yeah.
Why are you asking? What am I going to do? What is this, Dora the Explorer? Am I going to be like, right there, yes. I hate when people do that. It takes me out of it like that.
The reason why I do it is because I'm like prefacing you for what's about to come.
But that's in real life. You don't do it on Instagram stories.
Can I be real with you?
See how you do that in person? Fine.
Oh, fuck, I just did it.
I know. In person, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. When you're like recording yourself, like, can I just vent for a second? I'm like, who's gonna stop you? Just start venting, and then if we don't like, we'll just move on.
What she should have done is she should have put a poll on the Instagram story. Can I vent?
That's
Yes,
the way
no.
to do it. That's the way to do it.
And then once she got the response, then she should have posted the
That's how
video.
you farm. That's the way to do it. Genius over here, honestly. That's how you should.
So
what are you, an old witch on a hill, dude?
I'm like thinking,
I'm going to take your children.
because in my head, I'm like, even on my close friend story, you will never catch me posting shit like this.
No, it's just George Floyd memes.
No, it's not. That's a lie.
Dude, I gotta. I have to show you this thing. Someone sent me. a moot of ours
Let me
sent me
guess.
this. You know who? A moot of ours sent. First of all, they say this reminded me of you, and I said,
He said the
"Fuck."
same thing to me.
Oh,
that fucker.
that's a fucker. Then I'm not gonna show you. Because you know what it is.
He said the same exact thing to
That
me.
fucker, dude.
God damn.
I thought he was really thinking about me.
We're being played.
Yeah, but
We're being 2 timed.
yeah, but that's okay.
I know. I love him.
We're mitosis at this point. We're like the same person.
Do you hate that?
Do I hate that? No, I've never really thought about it.
Are you gonna?
Am I an individual? No, but
you
that's
are.
okay. I've released that.
No,
about
you
myself.
are.
I've relinquished
I was gonna
control
say-
of my
I was
body.
gonna say, are you gonna pull a Capri and say you don't want to hang out with me anymore because of it?
Only if we're drinking one-on-one.
Stop. Stop.
I'll look fat ass is awake. All right. I'm
Oh, no,
sorry.
I was gonna say, even in my close friends store, I'm not fucking recording shit like this.
Yeah, dude. And you'll never catch me recording or even tweeting anything. Period.
The vent stays for IRL.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where the juice comes in.
Or if I'm really feeling it, a voice note.
It's healthy.
Yeah, but like, ugh, like. But anyways,
Huge fucking fan. Okay, I've been with Trisha since she started on YouTube, and I have tickets to see her show next week in Boston, and I'm like so fucking excited. I just saw her take on my situation with Cody on her podcast, and it crushed my fucking soul. It crushed my idol mega fan soul. And now I'm like, do I go to the show?
You can relate.
I don't think she likes me.
I knew you were gonna fucking
Keep
say
going.
that.
Keep going.
My hat's beating out of my fucking chest right now.
My hat's beating at my fucking chest right now.
You see? You see the
My fucking hat's beating at my fucking chest right now.
I don't know what to do. Her take was obviously an opinion. Everyone has them, but the take sucked. That they think that way, and
The take wasn't that bad.
ruined my day. Okay, I'm reading my DMs. There seems to be a perspective that Oscar is the one who doesn't like me.
And then people are like, she's obviously faking her accent because any other time she would have been like, Oscar.
Yeah.
Oscar.
It seems to me that Oscar is the one.
Yeah,
that
she's
is.
like, Oscar.
Fucking Oscar's over here perpetrating me. He's saying that I'm a bad gal.
Oh, it seems that Oscar's the one who's been telling me these things. It seems Oscar doesn't like me very much.
Going along with the conversation.
Yeah, that's a.
Why do I want to cry right now? I'm like really emotional over this situation. I don't know how to feel, bro.
Yeah, her accent's
I liked
fake, dude.
Moses's, I liked his tidbits. I've had these tickets for months, guys. It's not like she's gonna give a fuck
Also,
about me in the audience.
it wasn't like nobody said they didn't like you.
I feel like
They just said they wanted you to do better.
people are saying that like they think she's hypersensitive right now because obviously her husband's in fucking rehab. So like you're like,
Understandable.
well, I mean, I've been there.
Like it's just looking at like the thought of like looking at her and like knowing she don't like me.
Where'd your
Last thing I'm
accent
gonna
go?
say, some of my DMs are saying, like, don't look at this stuff. Like, there's so many hot takes on what you're going through. Don't read it. Don't look at it. I don't see any of that shit. I'm sure there are hot takes. I don't know what any of them are. I don't see that shit. I don't seek it out. People don't send it to me. I don't know what the takes are.
Seems like you seeked it out, and then seems like somebody
She
sent
said
it to you.
She said she saw it because she watches the podcast because she's a fan.
Oh, okay.
Also, if people that are in your life
Yeah.
that actively send you hate stuff about you are not your friends.
Yeah, I agree.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, I do agree. I do concur. And I said that in her accent.
The conker.
I saw Trisha because I watched
The fucking
podcast.
Boston Tea
That's
Patty.
the only take I've seen. And fucking Rich. But that's it. So I don't know what people are saying, nor do I care. Because it doesn't affect
Seems
me
like you
personally
care, dude.
at all.
Seems
Trisha
like you care.
affected me because I love her. All right, this is my last update, I swear. So, okay, a couple of you guys sent me a link to a TikTok that I did not see of Trisha talking about the situation, and she's very compassionate. I'm like getting emotional.
Okay, I don't need to watch all this. I don't care that much.
So TLDR. After that happened, after she had meant to be on her Instagram story, Trisha posted like an 8-minute TikTok talking about how like, oh, I don't hate you. She explained her position. She apologized. She's like, I'd love to meet you next week backstage at my Boston show. I'd love to meet you, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's the end of it. They cleared it up.
I don't like it when things have resolutions. It's not fun for me.
I need to show you her Kim Kardashian.
You need to show me it?
Okay, I guess I won't show you that.
You can show me it. I was wondering, is it a need or is it like a want? Yeah. How'd that eye roll feel? Good, right? Cough it up. Cough it up.
We're even because you eye rolled at me today.
The deal isn't that if I eye roll, I would give you $1. The deal is every time you eye roll.
The deal was technically you were going to add $1 into a savings.
Yeah, from you.
I gave you a $2 bill last week.
That's true. So this does count. You're right. You're even.
We're good.
We're even.
Bite him.
I'll kick you. All right. Well, I'm glad they resolved it. Good for them. No one should go through that. You're almost there. Wait, are you gonna show me?
I mean, it didn't sound like you wanted to see
I
it.
want. Well, now I'm chomping at the bit to see this thing. Never mind. Never mind. Dude, the way you had to like move everything just to get the computer is crazy.
Sorry, I have to type.
Is this it?
No, that's my friend.
That's sister.
That's my fucking friend.
Sister.
Kim Kardashian. Kim
God.
Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian.
And then everybody like literally made fun of that and turned it into like a fucking bit.
Kim Kardashian. Yeah, it's a fake accent. It's not real. That's not a real accent.
And then they found like a video of her from her college, like doing a video advertising for her college. And she was like talking so normal. And then people were like, she has the accent. She's just code switching.
Why would she code switch?
I don't know.
Why would she code switch from doing a harder version of the accent?
I don't fucking know, dude. I've never heard somebody from Boston talk like that before in my entire fucking life.
I mean, I have, but like not that intense.
The final thing we're talking about today is an AI courtroom video that's coming out. So basically the background story of this is a 74-year-old man was in court. He was in a New York courtroom, and he presented this to the judge without like informing them. So this was his defense.
I come here today a humble pro se before a panel of 5 distinguished justices.
Is this, hold on. Is that counsel for the case?
I generated that.
I'm sorry?
I generated that.
He was so proud.
That is not a real person.
That's fire.
Okay, it would have been nice to know that when you made your application. You did not tell me that, sir. I received the application.
See, that's a real accent.
And you have appeared before this court and been able to testify.
Does your mom have a New York accent?
No, not anymore. Not really.
Verbally. In the past, you have gone to my clerk's office and held verbal conversations with our staff for over 30 minutes.
She ripped into his ass.
I don't appreciate being misled. So either you are suffering from an ailment that prevents you from being
Just called him the R word, really.
Or you don't. You are not going to use this courtroom as a launch for your business, sir. So if you are able to shut that off. If you want to have oral argument time, you may stand up and give it to me.
That's awesome.
The fact that
That's awesome. He was so happy about it too, dude. That rips. How funny is it that it didn't work? That's the funny thing.
I wish we could have seen the rest of the video. I wonder if it was like a good argument.
I wish yeah.
Fuck.
May it please the court, I am humbly here
to present the 5 distinguished justices.
Dude, that's
like,
crazy.
Girl up.
Dude, I mean, he's like 80, so he's like a 60-year-old man.
72.
Dude, that's crazy.
Grow the fuck up.
But he was so happy that he figured out
He's
AI.
like, I generated that.
I generated that.
And then I like how she thinks it's the launch of a business. It's like, girl, where have you been?
I mean,
online.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's awesome that he just ripped it, though.
That's it.
Thank you for watching. Shout out to the patrons. Thank you so much for supporting us. Catch us on Patreon. Join the Patreon.
We have a lot we're doing today. Ow! We have a lot we're doing today.
We are going to be discussing. We're going to be rating Coachella outfits on the stream. We're going to do a secret challenge on the stream to celebrate Easter.
We're going to do it.
One of us is going to die and rise again.
Let's.
Oh, sorry, I spoiled it.
Let's put a clip right here of a sneak peek so we can get people baited.
Okay, just put the German Spider-Man trailer where they have the Twin Towers still in the background.
Oh yeah. The Transformers.
No, Transformers has it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But catch us on Patreon.
And we're also doing Easter candy tier list. We're doing
a lot. That's too much for you guys.
We're jam packed, and it's only $5.
See you guys later. Oh, if you got to the end of the video, put down who you want to see die and come back alive in 3 days.
Put down.
No, okay, I'll go fuck myself then. What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
Who do you think the content cop is about?
That's actually a good one, but I'm still just gonna go fuck myself.